Hi, and welcome to MediaShout training video. In this session, I'm going to show you how to create a text within MediaShout. A text has many applications in this program. People who create text often use it for announcements, or sometimes use it to display a simple message outline if they don't feel like using PowerPoint or any other application, as a matter of fact. So we're going to start creating a text by coming into MediaShout. I have MediaShout open with a blank script. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go insert and go to text. Okay, so if you've watched my previous videos on how to add a song, you'll notice that you have this text editor or this properties box, which is similar when you're trying to add a song inside MediaShout. So I got the foreground and the background. These are the two tabs we're going to play with most for this session. So I'm in the foreground section. I'm going to create the text right away. I'm going to start by creating an announcement, maybe. So let's see, Fresh Fire Conference. Okay, I'm going to take that, and it's got an inbuilt text features. So some basic ones which you would naturally see in your word processing programs like Microsoft Word. So I'm going to center that text. I'm going to make it bold and maybe just increase the font size. So maybe 36. I'm going to go down, maybe decrease the size. So I'm going to say where, here in Perth, and the date. I'm going to say 1st to 3rd July, 3-day conference. Maybe I'll just make that a bit bigger. There we go. Draws a good tension. Okay, so we've created the front part of our text slide. So I got the Fresh Fire Conference here in Perth, 1st and 3rd, July, my mistake. Okay, so I'm going to go to the background and we're going to change it here. Now, in order to change the background, you need to select the top part where it says Q here. It might be a different name for the background, but just select that top part. If you select the bottom part, anytime you use the text slide again, it'll automatically default to the top part here. So if you want to make a permanent change, you need to click this top one here. So select that and go to the open folder. Now you can choose a background wherever you have stored. In this case, I am just gonna scroll through where I've kept my images. It may be different for you. So I'm going to go to Shout Media, Backgrounds, and Nature. I'm going to select a really nice nature background. Okay, something like a sky, like this. So I'm going to click Select. Alright, so I got the Fresh Fire Conference, and that's changed the background here. So if I click Apply, I'm going to go OK, and I have my text down here. Okay, it's called a new queue. I'm just going to go ahead, right click and rename it, and just call it Fresh Fire. Sorry. Fire. And I'm going to double click on it and fire it up. As you can see over to my right, Fresh Fire Conference. Now, I may want to change this. Okay, so I may want to change, instead of having a background, a still background, I want to have a moving background, a video. So like before, I'm going to click this middle button here, manual advance, and this thing pops back up again. So I'm going to go to background, and I got the top one selected. I'm going to click open to select a background. I'm just going to click on the folder up and backtrack a bit. I got a folder here called videos, and I got some nature stuff. So Fresh Fire Conference, I may want to use something like this video clip here, and I can preview what it looks like. It's got nice clouds with a bit of streaming light. So I'm going to go select, and I got the Fresh Fire Conference here. I may just want to do that, reselect it again, and maybe just increase it even more. I'm going to manually increase it to say 55. I'm going to take this and I'm going to manually 36. Should be okay. Click apply. And there we go. So if I double click on it again, I got the Fresh Fire Conference. Okay, so the thing is that once you create this, you may want to use it again. So MediaShout has a way to do that, just to keep these slides that you create for future use. You go to the Cues tab down here on your left-hand side, and if you created a little script or Dropbox, you can just simply drag it down here and click Save. So if you haven't created one, so I've got two created called Frequently Used and Announcements. You can go to the icon on the left hand side, the folder icon, and just create a new one. If not, if you have an existing one, go ahead and use that. And so say for example, I'm just gonna black that out. I can always reuse it again. And when I close and reopen MediaShout, the Fresh Fire conference announcement will still be sitting there.